Lawmakers want to ban styrofoam to save the planet. One problem, though, they're sending private businesses the bill while the government gets a pass. Is that fair? There's controversy in the Golden State. A new state bill aims to make California the first and only state to outright ban styrofoam food containers. But the law would only apply to private businesses. Government gets an exemption. Lorraine Salazar is the co-owner of Sal's Mexican restaurant in California. She's up bright and early to join us. Lorraine, thanks so much for being here. Explain what the problem is with banning styrofoam, because on its face, the state makes a good argument. Styrofoam is not biodegradable. Why not do something more environmentally friendly?
Well, Allison, what they're not telling you is that styrofoam, or polystyrene as it should be called, is recyclable. And there are items that are being recycled. So recycled polystyrene is having packaged peanuts. We see it in egg cartons. We see it as crown molding. There's toys. There's office products. And so I think what we need to focus on are the efforts to recycle the product instead of banning the product. Now, what's happening with the government is this is a de facto ban if 60% of polystyrene is not recycled. And the government did try to carve themselves out last week. It's going before our legislature assembly for a vote, I believe, today. And so we're working really hard to defeat this and say, here's the effect it's going to have on small business. I've been in business, in my family's business, for 70 years. And after 70 years, we are only making about 5 cents on the dollar. And that's very typical of restaurants in California because of bans that come down the pipeline.
So what you're saying, I think, sorry to interrupt, Lorraine, is that all of the regulations are really cutting into your business. What will happen to your family business if you had to switch to, say, cardboard?
Well, cardboard would be more expensive, but what they want to see is biodegradable products. And the problem that we have is that Mexican food products, sauces, chiles, anything to do with cheese that is melted, cannot be packaged in the biodegradable. It will leak. It will soak through, and the integrity of the product for travel, for packaging, is lost. So we need the polystyrene.
Sure, so that would obviously jeopardize your family business to a great degree. But I want to get back to what you said about how the government is exempting itself. And the way it's doing that is it's allowing some state and city programs, like public schools, to continue using styrofoam. So what did you think when you heard that they gave themselves this little loophole?
Well, it didn't surprise me because that's just how we do business in California. We go to the backs of small business and we say, what can we do? And then we exempt the government. It's somehow our problem. Littering is the problem, but we're not the litterers. And I think, again, we need to go back to say, are we then going to ban other types of packaging? Are we going to ban glass? Are we going to ban aluminum foil? Are we going to ban Chinese paper plastic-coated lined pails? The cups that are plastic-coated that we all get at the major coffee chains, those take a lot more energy to produce and also a lot more energy to break down.
Lorraine, very quickly, sorry, but I just want to get to the bottom of this. If this law goes through and styrofoam is banned, does your business, do you have to go out of business?
What it's going to cost to my bottom line, Allison, is going to be about $78,000 because the alternative product is going to cost 2 to 3 times more. And again, for all businesses in California, and they vary by their profits throughout the state and the type of businesses that they are, fine dining to mom and pop, that is going to have a significant impact. And we're talking about job retention right now.
Sure,
it's about job retention in the state of California.
Even the styrofoam companies employ something like 600 people, one company in California. So, Lorraine Salazar, thanks so much for helping us to understand the situation.
You're welcome.
In California. Good luck. Of course, you run Sal's Mexican restaurant. I'm sure it's a great place. We'd love to come and eat some chili con queso there. Thanks so much.
We'd love to have you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. See you soon.